And now we are recording. So, hey, first of all, my name is Stacy Kraft, and I am so excited to be on this Zoom with you this morning with my good friend and other #1 national, I called you a national sales director. Yeah, #1 sales director in the entire United States last year, Susan Moore, also $1 million director. And so we are excited to talk with our winners who achieved this call. So first of all, congratulations, because this wasn't open to just everybody. And we're excited that you're here. So we've got a packed call for you. We want to make sure we have time to get through everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And we wanted to spend this time with you for the next 30 minutes talking about Mary Kay Championship season and what's coming up, because we are in the final 3 months of the seminar year. And for those of you who have been in Mary Kay, you know that leading up to seminar is a big old deal. Like it's the time, it's championship season in Mary Kay. There's no better way to put it. It's what we worked for all year long. And so when we set goals at seminar last year, we're coming to the time when those finish. What's the finish line? By the end of June. And so the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is find something to run for and find something to win, because just trust me on this. I guess if this is your first year in Mary Kay, you're going to get caught up in the enthusiasm and the excitement, especially with our units, with my unit and Susan's unit. We're both running for the same goal, to finish $1 million and to be #1 this year. And so we are running along, and it really gets exciting, you guys. And so, whatever you work to accomplish does help our unit, but it also helps yourself. And I have seen my customers rally around goals that I'm working for. And so there have been years where maybe I didn't set a goal and I didn't work towards something. And at the end, I thought I was kind of bummed, because all of this excitement happens in Mary Kay and in our unit and with other consultants. And I didn't decide to get the guts to go for it and to do something. And then there've been years where I did run for goals and I did decide to work for something, and people want to support you and people want to be a part of a winning team. You've probably already noticed it this weekend or over the last 2 months with March Madness. People get so excited. I forgot to put on lipstick. I just haven't realized that. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, right? People get so excited about college basketball teams or leading up to the Super Bowl. And even we're on vacation and on Monday night, we're planning to watch the final game. We don't have a dog in the fight. We don't really care who wins, but there's just some championship stuff going on, and we want to watch. And so when you set a goal and you tell your customers about it, and they want to help you and they will rally. So I think it's just really fun for people to be part of a winning team and for you to experience that sort of camaraderie and teamwork. And so, and that win, for you to reach something that you're working really hard for. So it contributes to your unit's goal. And I just want to put out there to you to remind you, this will be the Kraft unit's third $1 million year, and it will be the Moore unit's second $1 million year. And just in case you have forgotten what a big old deal that is, it is a big deal. And this morning I was thinking well, why is it such a big, I haven't forgotten. I hope you haven't forgotten. I mean, you've got your onstage march for just your unit at seminar, front row seating at seminar. You've got, I had another one. Oh yeah. So for those of you at seminar last year who thought that the camera crew following you around was normal, that is just for $1 million units, that you're like the celebrities at seminar and they're following you around and making videos of you. That's not normal. That's for $1 million units. And then one of the things that I think impacts you the most as a consultant in a $1 million unit is that Susan and I get, first of all, lots of exposure to big thinkers in Mary Kay, to national sales directors, to top sales directors, to great ideas. And so we have that and we pass that along to you. And even if we never said it, like something that we're doing as a promotion or as a new fun idea probably wasn't thought up on our own. It was probably shared from one of our $1 Million Girlfriends, and we brought it along to you. So it makes you better. And then we are called upon by the company often as $1 Million Directors to give feedback, and it weighs a little more heavily in our position. And so the benefit to you is if there's an idea that you have, or there's a question that you have, or there's something that you think could be better, they're asking us about it. When we were at the $1 Million Weekend, I mean, we probably spent at least 6 hours of our weekend there just going over programs and how could they be better, and what do we want to see happen, and things like that. And so that is really a benefit to you. So it's a big old deal. It's a big old deal, and it's super fun to be, and you're the best of the best. And we already know that you are, and we know that you're working in your own business to have your own wins, because if it weren't for you guys reaching your personal wins, our units wouldn't be where they are. And so I know I speak for Susan when I say we're so appreciative and grateful. And we just want to lead you to another $1 Million victory and another championship season. So let's talk about some ways that you can win in the next 3 months, because we have April, May, and June. And so we have basically 90 days, 12 weeks, 3 months, however you want to think about it. That's what we've got. So the first thing that I think is so important is that you set a goal for yourself to accomplish in the next 3 months. At a minimum level, at a minimum goal level, I want to encourage you to, of course, be a star consultant, or be your best star ever, or be a 7,800 star. And Susan's going to explain why here in a little bit, because I'm so pumped about it. She got me all excited about it last night. And I didn't even know, I didn't even realize that you could do that. I don't know where I would have been, but. And then there is a new contest that just launched this morning to earn a red jacket party at Gilley's. I know, Susan's excited. We're like, yay! So you earn a red jacket party at Gilley's. You earn the brand new red jacket. Now, if you win, you become a sales director, you're going to earn an equally fabulous prize. I just caught it in the director's memo this morning, but the team building contest for 3 new qualified team members over the next 3 months. And so Susan's going to talk to you about that too. It's going to tie in, actually. So here's some categories that you could set a goal in: to be a star consultant or a higher star, to win this red team building contest, which will take you to the party at Gilley's. And I wanted to remind you of the all-in challenge, putting skincare on new faces, because that activity is what's going to fuel all of these goals and help you to get to all of these goals that you're working on. And so for the, by the month, maybe set a number of how many new skincare customers you want. Do you want 10, 20, 30, or how many faces do you want to put it on? 30, 40, 50, whatever. We've got to have a goal for that so that you know if you reach it. And then you can have incremental wins along the way, that you can celebrate. So you got something to celebrate in April, something to celebrate in May, and something to celebrate till June, because we like to celebrate in Mary Kay. We don't want to wait till June to celebrate. It'll be worth it, but you can break it down along the way. And then there are also, and we'll talk with you guys more about this on a specific basis, but I want to make sure you're aware that there are national courts and unit courts and area courts where you could be recognized. The company National Court of Sales is 40,000 retail for the year. So what you're going to have to do is look and see what you already have in, and then how much you have to go. Susan, I'm not sure about the Williams area Court of Sales, but I know the Go Give area Court of Sales is 20,000 retail. So hers is probably really close for you guys in Cindy Williams area. And yep, that's right. And then we have a unit Court of Sales also, and we have different incremental levels of that. And so that's where, we'll be each helping you know. You'll know, you will not be in the dark about how far you are. But those are wins and places that you're recognized and prizes that you can earn, because at the end of June, it's kind of like Christmas and Mary Kay for those people who have, really worked it and reached their goals because of all the fun stuff that comes your way. So there's also the Court of Sharing, with 24 qualified for the National Court, 12 qualified for the Go Give Court, and then our unit Court of Sharing also. So both categories, there are courts that you can participate and win your diamonds in, and it's super fun. So I just have a couple more minutes actually, so I'll quit talking about that and talk about this. I want to talk about what can really happen in the next 12 weeks when it comes to your sales. Susan's going to talk about what can really happen when it comes to your team building, but I'm going to talk about your sales. If you had, here's just some scenarios for you. If you had 3 parties a week, that would be 36 parties over the next 3 months. And that would be 10 on a $300 average. Now, on a $300 average, that would be $10,800 in sales over the next 3 months alone. And that would be $5,000 profit, approximately $5,000 profit. And you know what? As I give you these numbers, when you are holding that kind of activity, it multiplies. So I think it would be more, quite honestly, but I'm going to put it down at a $300 average. If you held 4 parties a week over the next 12 weeks at $300, that would be $14,400, and that would be $7,000 profit for you. If you held 5 parties, that would be 60 parties over the next 12 weeks at a $300 average. That would be $18,000 profit sales for you with $9,000 profit. Now, before you let the little negative Nelly in your head come in and say, wow, I can't do 5 parties a week. Think about it. 5 parties a week, if we figure 3 hours per party is only 15 hours of work in a week. You could do Tuesday night, Thursday night, and 3 on Saturday. You could do 3 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. And if somebody were to take a part-time job someplace because they need extra income, when are they going to work? Nights and a Saturday and Sunday. That's when they're going to work. But if you took a part-time job someplace to make extra money and you work 15 hours a week over the next 3 months, would you make $9,000 extra? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it's not only that. In the 3-party scenario, I'm going to estimate that if you, at each party, if you got 2 new skincare customers, and that would be 72 new skincare customers in a 3-month period. And if going forward, they reorders from you $500, which a piece, that would be $36,000 in residual sales over the next year. $36,000 in the 3-party a week scenario. Now, so just think about it. Like I over these next 3 months, I don't want us to think or work too small. You have to take the Spanx off your brain. You know, sometimes we get in this little space of, oh, this is all I can do. This is all I can do. When we didn't hear that you could do, 3 parties on a Saturday, or double book your parties and do 2 parties at a time at your house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you, because you and your family are going to miss out on some incredible things that could come your way for just a little bit of time and effort to get out there and get the product on people's faces. And over the next 2 months, April and May, we want to get as many new customers as we can. In June also, but as many new customers as we can. Because when you get a new customer in April, then she's going to want to be part of your promotions that you do in June, or there's going to be free fun goodies for them and things that they can participate in. And so really, like, the time is now to get started with that. And so what I want to do next is turn it over to Susan. I cannot wait for my unit to hear from her. I love and respect Susan Moore. We think a lot of like, and we have great fun together on our trips and stuff. And so I'm excited we're doing this together. Let me find you on the thing, Susan, and I will unmute you. So I think go ahead and take over.
Yay! Okay. Well, I'm so excited because you're right. Can y'all hear me? Yes? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Awesome. Well, I am so excited because Mary Kay just launched this morning the opportunity to win your new red jacket. And I don't care if you're already in a red jacket or you've never been in a red jacket, you want a new jacket. I mean, don't you get tired of this new jacket anyway? So every single person on this Zoom should make that as their top priority. Like, sharing this opportunity with people, you guys, is what Mary Kay designed this company for. The product is a vehicle, and we all have to be selling this amazing product. That's your vehicle to your team members, okay? So when Stacy was giving you the numbers for parties, I want you to just go ahead and go back to your notes with what she said, and let's look at the 3 scenario party, okay? If you are interviewing, career chatting, 2 people per party, you're gonna end up, because you have 36 parties, you're gonna have a lot of team members come the end of the year. So even if you end up with having a brand new car by seminar, it's gonna come with this scenario. So if you're interviewing the number of people per party, no less than 2, then you would have, 72 of those career chats done. And out of those 72 career chats, you guys, depending on your skill level, you can have so many team members come out of those 3 parties a week. And if you want to bump it up a notch and do the 4 parties a week because you really need a company car, how many of you really need a company car? Are you kidding me? Like yesterday, I was so excited because we finished our 10th pink Cadillac, our 15th Mary Kay car. I know. And I think, oh my gosh, the car payments I have saved myself and my family paid for so many amazing things in my life. I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, the women on this call, because you know how to sell this product, you know how to set a goal, you set a goal and you got on the call, whether it was being a star or finishing your faces or whatever, you're on this call, which means you can set a goal and you can make it. And because you know that, you can bump that goal level and that thinking up to a whole new level. If you just decide, you have to decide, is it gonna be the car? Is it gonna be, earning the red jacket? Is it going to be the fact that you can impact these women's lives in a big, huge way? So there's always a why behind why we do the work. Okay, we know now that what the work is going to take. We've got to get product on faces. We've got to hold parties. We've got to have skincare customers. That's our reorder business. That's how you build longevity and solidness in your business. That's why Stacy and we think exactly alike. I love to be with her because our brains work almost identical in how we talk to our people, how we talk about selling. But guess what? Ultimately, we don't want to just be $1 million sisters. We want to be inner circle national sales directors. Why? Because we can sell for a long time and make an incredible income for our family, and so can you. But when you impact lives, you create new generations of women. You create new legacies for people. Team building becomes something completely different when you wrap your brain around it. It's going to change your legacy. It's going to change your family. It already has, I'm sure. And it definitely has for Stacy and I, but it's going to change generations of people when you share this opportunity. So we've got to put on the 360 hat. We've got to keep doing what you guys know how to do, which is get in front of people and sell this product. But at the same time, be so darn passionate about your individual goal that it causes people to be drawn to the opportunity. That's what recruiting is. It's no more than that. People are drawn to the opportunity because of your passion and what you are passionate about. So we are really passionate, and I know Stacy's people haven't gone to career conference yet, or a lot of them. Some of mine are actually there now. But we got so excited about the new quarter, and I want to share this with you. You can print the poster off Mary Kay's website, and it has all the prizes on it. You can create a pic collage so you have it in your phone. It doesn't matter, but you can also print the whole entire brochure. But what I think you all should print is the $7,800 category. I have the whole thing so I can show it at my meeting. And I want y'all to know the prizes are the best. Mary Kay always does the best prizes in this quarter. So there's a camera and there's, all kinds of things in the front end. But you can earn more than the 7,800 points for this quarter. This is going to be our bottom bar with all of you and with me and with Stacy, because we know what to do. And here's what I want you to know. You can sell your way there, okay? We're 2 weeks in, so you have to make up the 2 weeks at the end or whatever. So we're going to go with the full 12 weeks because that's what I have in my brain. If you are going to sell your way to 7,800 points, and I'm going to tell you why you want to get to 7,800 points in a second, you would be needing to have $1,300 weeks, okay? $1,300 weeks puts $650 wholesale in every Saturday, okay? $650 wholesale in every Saturday will end up being 7,800 points during a 12-week time. Now, 2 weeks, you're going to make that up in, how I would make it up is I would make it up in a professional admin day. I would make it up in baskets for Easter, Mother's Day, all the things that go along with graduations, anniversary baskets, Father's Day. That's how you make up the 2 weeks if you don't have enough in yet, because you should have at least 1,300 in by the end of March for this quarter. If you don't, that's the part you have to make up. All right. That's you selling. But why not put both oars in the water and do both? Because if you're a Pearl Star, which some of you have been Pearl Star, it's kind of like second nature to you, but some of you haven't. So I'm going to tell you what that means. But being a Pearl Star and then 5 qualified recruits is 7,800 points. You need those 5 qualified recruits anyway to be on target for your car, to win the Red Jacket Challenge. And oh, by the way, at Gillies, you want to max out the prizes at Gillies. Being an all-star gets you into Gillies and a prize. Earning your Red Jacket gets you into Gillies and earns you a prize. Doing the bracelet challenge all 4 months gets you into Gillies and earns a prize. Becoming a sales director gets you into Gillies and a purse, a bonus, some jewelry. I mean, the more you do, the more you wipe it all out. Like, you get every prize there is. That's what I've learned too in Mary Kay, is go for the biggest thing, because then you get everything else. And you don't have to worry about all the different contests. Just go for the biggest goal, which is becoming a sales director. Okay, so to do 4,800 in the quarter, it's ordering 400 wholesale every Saturday. It's having an $800 week. And I remember back in the day, Jackie Swank, who's my senior national, Cindy Williams is my national, they would teach us to, because we didn't have computers and all the things we have today, we would all gather every Saturday and put our orders in the envelope and mail them in every Saturday. So it made us focus on a weekly retail sales goal. Okay, so why can't we do the same thing, only independently celebrate it through social media? So every Saturday we get on our social media page and we go, bam, I got my $400 wholesale order in. Bam, I got my $650 wholesale in. I'm going for what Susan talked about on the Zoom. So what are you going for? You're going for a trip for your family. 7,800 points gets you 7-night vacation certificate by Endless Vacation. Now go look up Endless Vacation. There's even an app. I got on my phone and there's a free app for Endless Vacation. It's a magazine that tells you about all the places that you can go. There's a bazillion different places. You can go to Mexico, you can go to anywhere lots of cool places in the United States. If you've never visited the Northwest, or you've never visited the Northeast, or you've never been down South, all these amazing places, Florida, the beach. And the reason why I got excited about it is because I have an adopted offspring who did this the last time they did this. And she was the second year into marriage, and she took her husband on a second honeymoon. And they went to Florida. They had a condo that overlooked the beach, and they spent 7 nights on Mary Kay. And obviously, if you're selling, you'll have plenty of money for the plane tickets, plenty of money for food and fun and all the things, because that's what we do. But you've got to have something that's going to drive you to book the party, drive you to do the sales, drive you to talk about the opportunity. And if you print this and you take this to every party and you show them what you're trying to win, people will buy more. And people will be like, wow, well, I want to do that. But you personally have to get on board with this and run as hard as you can. This is the key to Stacy and I being number one. This is the key to us being in the $1 Million Circle this year, is all of us included, doing this. And if you're in a Cadillac unit, like I know I have some of my Offsprings consultants on here that earned this, this is how your director gets in a Cadillac. And what Stacy and I really, in order for us to be Inner Circle Nationals, I mean, we might as well just go for the big one, right? We have to have Cadillac sales directors. So if you are her offspring, or you are planning to be her offspring, I want you to learn to talk about the opportunity and talk about selling the same way we do. That's how we got in a Cadillac. So talk about it as a consultant, and you'll roll right into directorship and on into your Cadillac. Selling is the basis of what we do, but at the same time, what's our purpose in the selling? The purpose is we get to take our family on vacations. The purpose is we get to share this opportunity with other women so they can do the same. So I'm really, truly excited about this. I believe with all my heart that we can do this 7,800 point thing. We can all go on a vacation. And if you aren't married or don't have kids and can't get excited about taking your kids to Disney or something, then get with 3 or 4 of your girlfriends and plan the trip for 7 nights to somewhere crazy amazing. Anybody can decide. It's just a personal decision to make that choice. And like Stacy said, I want to talk about, it's important to find a win. And every person you share this opportunity with between now and the end of the year, you've got to find her win. That's how you recruit. When she has somewhere to win, whether it would be paying off a bill, whatever that win is for her. That's how team building happens. It's not really about you get this and that and the numbers and all that. It's about what this opportunity can do for her and her family. And I would say most of the people on this call, if you were a star, have plenty of customers. And I want to remind you what Heather Kent, our $1 Million Girlfriend, said, because she said this to me again. Get knee to knee, eye to eye with 25 of your customers. And let's get those recruits knocked out. Because even if they're not interested, they will be talent scouts because you're showing them what you're going to do. You're going on a vacation and you need their help in finding at least 5 team members, and maybe it's you. But you're not going to be saying that if you don't have a passion for a specific goal. You won't be saying, hey, I need your help. I need to sit knee to knee, eye to eye with every customer because I need talent scouts as well as team members. And it may be for you and it may not. But if you'll just listen, I'll give you a free mascara or I'll give you a free lip gloss. And if you'll do that for me, or whatever she wants, it doesn't matter. Ask her what she wants if it's worth it to you to sit with her knee to knee, eye to eye, and share this opportunity with them. Because if we can do that, if you do that with your customer base and then you book these parties, all of you could be truly driving a free company car by seminar. Would that not be so much fun to see so many of you crossing that stage, receiving the keys to a brand new car? And there's nothing like it. And car is the beginning of bigger things. It really is. The car backs everything up. I promise you that. Earn the car and big things can happen. So I don't know if I'm out of time. Am I out of time? Yes.
You have 3 minutes if you have, but you've said all kinds of profound things. So you got it in less than that. Oh my gosh, Susan, I am so excited. I loved how you told us about getting knee to knee and eye to eye with 25 of our customers and what to say to them. And then, you guys, like I texted my mom last night after I got done talking to Susan and I said, we got to win this 7,800 star points so we can have a free vacation. So, we could all go together. Everybody, we could all go to the same place. That would be fun, right? You can go wherever you want. You don't have to go where I want to go. You can go wherever you want to go, but except for my mom, we can go together. So, you guys, we want to open it up for questions, comments, compliments, anything you want to add. I'm going to unmute everybody. So if you have something you want to say, just jump in. Or if you have a question. Everybody's unmuted. We can hear it now.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay.
On the 72 chats, is that the absolute goal for seminar?
Say that again.
Me?
Yeah.
Do you want to go have your picture?
On
Hold on, Sam. Let me mute everybody and let me unmute you. Where are you? Okay, hold on.
Internet cut out and then again.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. There's lots of background noise and I didn't realize it, so I can't hear her question. So Sam, do you want to just vox me your question?
And what the answer to that is, it's as many as you can get in, but 36 parties, I'm saying if you did 3 parties a week, you would have 36 parties, and you did a career chat with at least 2 from every party, you would have 72 career chats done between now and the end of seminar. But I would just make a goal for yourself, whatever that looks like to you. What's your specific goal? Break it down to what you really want to accomplish.
Yeah, and I did the math. If you recruit 1 of 4, Susan, that's 18 new team members out of 72.
That's exactly what I wrote down. When you said it, I went,
which is a car. It's a car with some extra. Okay, Susan, do you have any closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are, y'all are amazing women. So step into your greatness, because this opportunity is for everyone. You just have to decide right now what it is that one thing is going to be, that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're shutting it down. Because I think if you get too far out there, you pick all these different things and you get confused, and a confused mind does nothing. Pick something and chase it with all your heart. That's how Stacy and I learned to win big. We learned to Pick that one thing, the pink Cadillac, pick the one thing, the trip, pick the one thing, the million, pick the one thing, whatever it is, and chase that one thing with all your heart, and you will have a big victory, and that big victory will lead to a huge team victory.
Yes, I'm so excited, you guys. I apologize that the question part didn't work out, but you can Vox us, and then if it's a question we can't answer, we'll send it to the other person. So congratulations again. We are super excited about the next 3 months, and we will talk to you very soon. Bye, you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.